We've all been wondering how Travis Kelce scored a touchdown in this game of love ever since he and Taylor went public.
See you later. Bye, guys. See you later. Bye.
Don't misunderstand me now. Taylor isn't really out of league. Taylor and Travis, however, are polar opposites. Thus, how did this crossing initially occur? It appears that Travis received some assistance. It is common knowledge that the families of Taylor and Travis sincerely desired for their relationship to succeed. This is the tea. Cupid was played by a member of their inner circle. However, who might it be? Travis revealed the magic that worked behind the scenes to bring the pop sensation and himself together. The singer's observation of Travis rambling on about his well-known bracelet theory was not coincidental. Everything was pre-arranged. Someone on Taylor's end was working extremely hard to encourage her to notice this hottie. All the while, Travis was crying uncontrollably by her lack of attention. Kelce claims that Swift was made aware of his public crush on her by a member of her team. There were undoubtedly those in her corner who were aware of who I was and exclaimed, "Yo! Were you aware that he was approaching?" The football player asked the newspaper. "I had a Cupid role player." Furthermore, the Cupid's role in their story did not end at the start. As soon as Taylor and Travis started dating, the families on both sides transformed into love experts and began exchanging viewpoints in an effort to make their relationship work. And they were incredibly successful. Many people were involved in this and had roles to perform. Inadvertently acting as love ambassadors, Swift's little relatives even took photographs in front of Travis's locker. When she arrived at Arrowhead, Travis said, "She'll probably hate me for saying this, but her little cousins were taking pictures in front of my locker, and they gave her the big locker room as a dressing room." Isn't it cunning? However, we adore how the couple had no issues despite everyone else playing matchmaker. Taylor was not bothered by this inappropriate meddling. She was actually very happy. It's possible that she was unaware of Travis before. But when she did, she realized what was at stake. Travis has charm, grace, and a solid reputation. What lacked? Taylor was bound to succumb to his allure eventually. The remainder is history. The amusing thing is that Taylor told Travis about the antics of her family. She explained to Travis how the aforementioned Cupid inspired her to get in touch with him and ultimately accept his invitation to the game. Travis couldn't have been happier to share with everyone. "She explained everything to me and how I was fortunate enough to get in touch with her," he remarked. Travis did not identify this Cupid specifically, nor did he clarify if he was a friend of Taylor's or a member of Taylor's family. What did that signify then for the fans? Well, conjecture plus a ton of research. Enthusiasts started investigating who specifically encouraged them to interact with one another. There was no shortage of rumors. The two main suspects, Jason Sudeikis and Erin Andrews, then emerged. So let's investigate these theories a little more to see whether they have any merit. Erin Andrews had been pressuring Taylor to give Travis a chance, as we all know. She even acknowledged live on camera that she was dying for the two to go at it, and she gladly accepts full credit for the pair's success. Apparently, she was the one who set them up. Andrews begged Swift on the podcast, "If you are looking for a guy, please try our friend Travis. He is fantastic." This is one Taylor. "I know we're not even close friends, but even so, I include you among my pals. Go on a date with this guy and take us up on this." And Erin was ecstatic when the two began to date. Travis said, "I owe you big time," in response to her reposting this podcast clip on Instagram. That's not all though. Erin also sent Taylor a red Chiefs jacket from her line of clothing, Wear, which she didn't think Taylor would wear to the game. And yet there she was, wearing the item as though it were her own. Erin happily replied, "I sent her a Wear team apparel jacket and she wore it," in response to this. Andrews informed Savannah and Hoda, "You never know if someone will actually wear something, so I just mailed it to her and she showed up with it." Does that imply that Erin is the supposed Cupid? Wait a moment, there's another applicant vying for this job. Since they are common friends, Jason Sudeikis has a much higher chance of playing Cupid than Erin. Why? It seems incomprehensible that Taylor would take advice from a stranger, considering Erin acknowledged that she and Taylor were not on good terms. Jason, on the other hand, gets along well with the two. Therefore, it's very possible that he occasionally pulled a few strings. Although there isn't any concrete evidence at this point, Jason has made occasional remarks about how well suited they are to one another. "I don't blame her for wanting to hang out with Travis or for wanting to hang out here more," he remarked. He is a decent man. Taylor was welcomed to Kansas during her recent tour, and Jason also praised her for it. He told The Hollywood Reporter, "I was grateful for Taylor just hanging out, coming to do 2 nights of shows here," he continued. "I had no idea that she'd become our adoptive daughter only a few months later." However, it's still unclear to whom Travis was alluding. Numerous additional things are at play here. However, it is also true that Taylor and Travis's supporters and admirers did a fantastic job of bringing the two together. This fan accurately tweeted, "I'm just thinking about how the Swifties started the friendship bracelet thing on their own. And that's how Travis managed to catch Taylor's attention." In retrospect, it seems like we played a bit of Cupid here. It's also fascinating to observe how their family mentored them during the early stages of their dating lives. Numerous pieces of advice were also given to Travis on how to make the most of this opportunity he had with Taylor. "Everyone around me was telling me, 'Don't fuck this up,'" acknowledged Travis, and me just sitting here nodding in agreement. And he was only too glad to comply. When it comes to Taylor, he has actually been very cautious. He is all too familiar with the consequences of getting close to Queen Taylor. An entire album is written about you. In order to show Taylor his respect, he has been making every effort to make sure I don't say anything that would push Taylor away. It's not hard to surmise that Travis is completely smitten with Taylor. The strange thing is, though, that he finds her far more fascinating than meets the eye. The rest of the world, however, adores Taylor for her attractiveness, incredible song lyrics, or strong singing.
Crowds in the stands went wild. We were the queens and
Travis adores all that Taylor's sharp mind and complex nature have to offer. His fave seems to be her confidence. He acknowledges loving the fact that he can regularly pick up a lot of knowledge from Taylor. She has so much character and layers upon layers in her personality. Conversely, Taylor hasn't said anything about Travis. That is advantageous though, as Taylor's discography indicates that she only ever breaks into song. That can't be good for Travis. Everything appears to be proceeding as planned for the time being. But how long will this last? That's the actual query. Who do you suppose this Cupid Travis is referring to? Jason, Aaron, or another person? Please share your opinions in the space provided below. Make sure to subscribe to Pop Plug so you don't miss anything. Furthermore, if you're curious about what caused Taylor and Travis's first emotional setback, view the following video.